Hey there you guys, so it's the long-awaited BookTubeAthon and I'm so excited to be participating again this year. Last year I couldn't participate because I was in London when it was going on. So now I have my TBR for this year and I have my phone here with all of the challenges and stuff just to make sure I don't forget any and the actual name of everything. So the first challenge is to read a book with a person on the cover. Now that doesn't necessarily mean it's like a full length body picture. She said it could honestly even be a piece like a lock of hair. It just had to be something with the human the human body had to be on the front cover. So I chose to do Ruby Red by Kirsten Gier, which fulfills it because it has the picture of who I'm assuming is the main character. I have wanted to read this book for so long. And now I can finally use BookTubeAthon as an excuse to start this series. The second challenge is to read a hyped book. So for me, and for a lot of people, that kind of means picking a book that you bought just because BookTube hyped it so much. BookTube, the whole community hypes things so much, so it's a book that I purchased just because of BookTube. Most of the books on my shelf are because of BookTube, but I chose to read Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. This was a Booksplosion book like a year or 2 years ago. I bought this, they talked about it, and were like, oh, they were raving about this book. And so I finally picked it up a couple months ago and haven't read it yet. I've been wanting to get it since it came out, since they started talking about it, but never got the chance. And so now I'm going to read it during the BookTubeAthon. The third challenge is to read a book in one day. That means that you have to start and finish a book in the exact same day. So for this one, I'm giving myself two options just to kind of open myself up because that's going to be a long day of reading, and so I want to make sure that it's a book that I want in the moment. So for right now, these are my two options. It may change when it gets to that day and I say, oh, I'll pick this up and just blow through this too. I chose either Dream Factory by Brad Barkley and Heather Hepler or Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson. These are both books that I have been wanting to read for a very, very long time. When I saw that they were both pretty thin, I kind of thought, you know what, I'll use BookTube as an excuse to read them. The fourth challenge is to read a book about a character that is completely different from yourself. So for this one, I'm kind of cheating a little bit, but I chose The Trials of Apollo, Book 1, The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan. The main character in this is Apollo, so he's a god. He is also a 16-year-old boy in this story, taking on the life of a mortal body. And so I kind of use this as an excuse to throw a Rick Riordan book in because I'm very behind on their books. I think I have both the second book in this series and the Magnus Chase series already on my shelf. I'm very, very behind on all of these books, and so I decided to throw this one in. Challenge number 5 is to read a book completely outdoors. And so because some days, especially certain weeks here in Michigan, it is very, very hot, I chose to read Low Volume 1, The Delirium of Hope. That way it's a little bit of a shorter, it's a graphic novel, that way I get a graphic novel in as well, and I'm not bogged down with all of these novels, something quick, so that I can read this outdoors, get some fresh air while I'm powering through that whole week. The sixth challenge is to read a book that you bought solely for the cover. I do this a lot with classics. Just their covers are so pretty that I just want more copies of them. But I do this with regular novels too, so I chose this one. I chose The Chaos of Stars by Kirsten White. I was looking around my shelves trying to find, okay, what did I purchase just because the cover was beautiful? And I forgot I bought this book. I don't even remember what it's about. I bought it so long ago, but I bought it. I think I liked the premise, but I also love this cover. This cover is so beautiful. It's very simple, but it's also got a lot of intricate design. I don't even remember what the book is about. So I think it's about, I want to say Egyptian gods? I don't know. I'm going to the end of this one pretty much blind because I don't remember what it's about. And the last book, because the 7th challenge is to read 7 books. So the last book that I decided to throw in, if I end up finishing all the other challenges, is Zodiac by Romina Russell. I bought this book forever ago, or I got it, I don't even know when I got this. When I saw it on my shelf, I remembered, oh yeah, I really wanted to read that book. Now that it's there's a bit of an excuse to read it. I don't remember what half of these books are about because I bought them so long ago. But yeah, that is it for this video today, guys. It's a bit of a stretch. I hope to read 7 books in a week. Luckily at my work I have a lot of downtime. I'm actually able to read at my desk because the day is either crazy busy with no downtime or I have a lot of downtime and the phones aren't ringing. So on that time when I have downtime, they don't care if I read as long as I'm caught up with my work. So I use that time to read and kind of use it as a push to get me to read more. So I'm really looking forward to BookTubeAthon this year, hopefully being able to actually finish all 7 books that I want to finish. If I finish them early, which I doubt will happen, but if I finish them early, then I'll go ahead and pick up another book. I probably will also have a Harry Potter book that week, but I didn't want to say it's gonna be X book because I didn't know where we'd be in the series by then. But yeah, so that's it for my video today, guys, and I will see you guys all in my next video, whatever it happens to be, whatever it is. But I'm gonna try hard to upload more. I'm sorry. Alrighty, bye!